Okay. Hello? Hello? Yan. Habol muna tayo sa story, pati sa event. Marami-rami pa akong quest. Yung kay Mona, Child, Ganyu, Hutaw. Wala pa ako nasisimulan sa kahit ano dito sa mga hangout events, sa dating sims. And dami ko nakatambak na keys. Pero Windtrace muna tayo. So this is the hide and seek event. Madali lang naman siya. So tatlo kayong magtatago, may isang seeker. Pagalingan lang, either kung ikaw yung hunter, hulihin mo yung tatlong nag-hide. Pag isa ka doon sa mga nagtatago, magtago ka lang hanggang matapos yung round. Mas maraming coins to earn pag mas maganda yung performance.
Sure.
Yan, rebel pala. Rebel yung term. Tagal nung isa. Na-disconnect. Nice.
Go! Phew!
Tingnan natin kung mapapansin niya tayo dito. Laki ko eh. Laking crate. Sino ba yung seeker? Si Venti. Buti pa siya may Venti. Oh, huli agad. Bilis. Saan na siya? Na-stuck siya? Ang gagawa niya? Ngayon, gumagalaw na siya ulit. Magandang tactic nito pag umalis na siya sa mga dinaanan niya, babalik tayo. At doon tayo pwesto. Saan na siya? Ano pala siya sa taas? Ayaw niya bumaba. Nahuli ako. Sayang. Habulin natin siya. Saan ito tayo yung isa? Hanggang saan ba yung dulo nito? Saan ba yung pinaka pwede magtago? Oh, hanggang dito pala. Okay. Cool.
Huh?
Good morning! Ayan, Marco. Thank you sa pag-share ng stream. Thank you. Happy Sunday. Na 6-star ko na Eureka and na-awaken. Kaso medyo hindi pa okay yung runes. Mag-rune farming muna ako. Galing magtago nung isa. Saan tayo nagtago yun? Ah, okay. Nahuli na. Oo nga eh. Yung, ano yun? Yung wind na art master. Ano pala yun? Marami palang naghahanap nun. Pang RTA din. Cooldown, reset, and ano. Attack bar reduction din yata. Nag-random try ako gamitin si Rika doon sa RTA. Autoban na. Siya, automatic siya yung binaban. Ganun ba threat niya sa RTA? Oh. Same map na naman. And Rebel. Okay. Lakas Rika, lalo na pag mabilis. Oo nga eh. Medyo mabagal pa yung sa akin eh. Pati ano ba ginamit ko munang ano? Ano ba ang ginamit ko munang runes is Despair. Baka palitan ko ng Swift 'yon pag nagkaroon ako ng Swift runes. Or bahala na. Or kung magkaroon ako ng Despair na maganda yung speed stat. Saan yung nakita nating magandang hiding spot? Hindi ko pa nililibot to eh. Maganda yung isang map eh. Yung saan nga ba yun? Nakapagtago ko ng matino. Yung sa may ice. Sa may dragon spine. Cool. Let's go.
Huh? Go!
Uy, dito ko siya nagtago.
Huh?
Ba't siya sumasabay sa akin? Sa akin.
Go!
Yan. Pag umalis siya dun sa starting area, pupwesto tayo dun. Usually, hindi bumabalik papunta dun sa starting area yung mga hunter. Wala na ba siya dun? Ayun. Sino ba yung seeker? Zhongli? Dalawa lang pala kami. Nice, malayo na siya. Hehe. Usually hindi na yan babalik dito. Nasa baba ba siya? Nasa baba. Ikaw pala, Bian Marco, nag-RTA ka? Sino mga pinanlalaban mong monsters? Sino mga Nat 5 mo? Hindi nyo makikita dito siguro. Pag success to, malaki yung coins na makukuha ko eh. Malaki yung amount. Nice, last 30 seconds. Na-capture pa niya. Oh no. Saan siya gagaling? Okay tayo, okay tayo. Alright. $560. Nice. Sayang ang free Primo Gems. No. Max out ko na yung for today. Oh, okay. Cool. Ano ba pwede natin gawin? Oh, yung ano. Kunin ko muna yung... Ito. Okay, complete na. World Exploration, 82. Cool. Gain 3k Windtrace coins. Okay lang yan. 7 days pa. Spend Mora, bounties, realm currency. Punta muna tayo sa ano. Hindi ko pa inaatupag yung housing eh. Pasok muna tayo. Napabayaan ko na tong housing system.
Maybe.
Oh, already full. Nice. Ako, hindi ako nakapag-farm ng ano, ng mga kahoy.
Maybe.
Create furnishing. O, kaya pa. Lagay more natin ang ating Oy, Maki! Ehem. Ako, pa-check up mo yan.
Go!
Ay, mali. Ang ginawa ko. Pala. Decorations. Paano nga ba ipihit to? Yun. Nalimutan ko na kung paano mag-ayos ng ano. Musta boy? Pakamusta kay Jackie? Oh, may isa pa ako. Cool. Save my territory. Oh, may mga ano pala rito. May mga achievements pa pala.
Maybe.
Maybe. Nice. Cozy. So, 12 coins per hour. Medyo tumataas na yung pagfa-farm natin. And alam ko pag weekend, nandito yung special na seller. Pangalan nito. Basta yung isang ano. Yung isang bird. Teapot traveling salesman.
The one before you is no.
Northland cat. Mga rare ba to? Sige nga, bilhin natin. Achievements. Ano yung mga nasa battle pass pa? Realm currency. Cool. Create total of 10 furnishings. Purchase 2 items from Teapot Traveling Salesman. Another player's Serenity Teapot. Paano ba mag-visit sa Serenity Teapot ng iba? Hindi ko alam. Sa friends ba yun?
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Kailangan ba nasa world ako ng iba para makasama ako sa Serenity Teapot nila? Hindi ko sure eh. Oh well, pero sige. Tingnan natin kung ano pwede pa natin gawin. 10 furnishings.
Maybe. Maybe. If you ever...
Next time na yan. Quest na tayo. Alam ko hindi ko tapos yung kay Mona, pati kay Hutaw. Unahin natin yan. Mga story quest. Ay, pati daily quest pala. Hindi ko rin na daily quest. Sayang, sayang. Nasaan yung mga quest? Walang daily quest? Ayun, lahat nandito. Ayos ah. Dikit-dikit. Ito yata yung ano, yung defend.
Next on the agenda.
Sayang.
Access denied. No touching.
Nice. Easy. Saan sunod? Oh, yung sa baba.
Born of ice and frost.
Heal muna, heal. Next. Sino next? Meron dito. Meron dun. Ito muna. Parang alam ko kung ano to eh. Ito ba yung sa balloon? Oh, meron pa pala nito. Oh. Kala ko tapos na siya. Free heals. Ito nga, yung balloon.
We're way behind schedule. Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen?
Boss. Last is ayun. Dito ba madaling puntahan? Oh, yung mga thieves. No honor among thieves.
Want to taste of my power?
No touching!
Jab and cross.
This all for size! Another test.
Born of ice and frost!
Fry! Such a... Pick the wrong test subject.
Boss. Tagal mo wala no apoy. Hindi ko makuha yung item.
Add a... Add a...
Then, kuha muna tayo ng chicken. Ang fowl.
Mondstadt welcomes you. Finding someone that
Mondstadt welcomes you. Uy, wala. Walang nalabas. Baka napatay ko na yata. Oh well. Fire muna tayo ng pale flame. Pati nung isa. Bago tayo mag-story.
Oh, good. No touching! I can fix this! No touching! We're way behind schedule. This is long overdue. See? It's over! Everybody!
Nice. Punta muna tayo ng Free Hills. Kung gagana pa. Nice. Tapos ang heal. Isa pang farm. Tapos story na story. Wala pa ako nakuhang attack percent sa ano, do sa Pale Flame. Gusto ko sanang gawing physical si Pitchel.
We're way behind schedule. Access denied. Next on the agenda. Blaze over. See? Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Get back!
Why do they never miss? Teamwork is strength!
Cool. HP pa rin. Hydro damage. Ooh. Kaso pangit sa stats. Okay, free heals. Free heals. Nasaan ka na? Yun. Kakakuha ko lang kay Diluc. Kaso hindi ko pa alam kung paano paano i-build si Diluc. Pati may hutaw kasi ako kaya hindi ko pinagalaw. Yan. Heals then story. Free heal. Okay. Level 16 pa lang ako. Parang hindi ko matatapos to. Buti hindi ako bumili. Wish. Meron tayong 1-3. 2 days na lang. Si Big Dong Zong. Wala na akong pang summon dyan. Quests. Come on, Stad. Sit next to the table.
We're way behind schedule. The bit.
After peak season.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right? Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food? That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Ahem. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and Jury soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to
Around 20,000 mora.
Then,
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it?
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it? I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous. So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of it, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use Mora to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
Mas madali ba kung mag-teleport na lang paakyat?
Huh? Go! Phew! Huh? Phew! Go! Huh? Ha! Phew!
Hello. How may I help?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your... If I may add one more thing. You must... Talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue style? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour.
Golden crab! Golden crab! Golden crab! Then with your skills in the kitchen...
Golden crab. So naman.
Let's guess where you're from.
Oh, okay. Marami pala akong golden crab. Pero try nga natin magluto.
Huh? Phew.
Parang mali yung pihit ko. Pero okay lang. Mali yung talon. Yun. Tusok.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine, since my disciple has put in so... it's delicious. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, if we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge?
Peak season. Nothing so.
Head for the Stone Gates. Ano nga bang quest namin dito? Ano ba? Ini-investigate?
Go! Huh? Yeah. Phew. Go! Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous. Paimon's not tired. That's because you float. Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either. That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the... No need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
You're finished!
Delved into destiny.
Finished! I can't kill us.
Born of ice and frost.
You're open!
Let me scribe. Decided by destiny. What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new... Whatever the... All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Wala kang cart. May fast travel naman. So, quits lang.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in... Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped. Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her, the successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken.
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must...
Mystical arts? I don't get it. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young, so even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. Yes. So before Alice...
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windtrace. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
We're here! This is it! It can't be! Dendro's lines! We could talk... Found it! It's this box! Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval... Go!
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might Never mind that. So,
We did! It's in perfect shape.
that's wonderful. Wait a moment.
Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrow.
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things?
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? Huh, I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all... After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt...
That's so sad.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt... Yes. I mean, no. You really...
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your...
Stop talking! I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research?
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for...
Sayang, di inabot.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule.
Ad Astra. I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt. Although we have a few specialists who could... I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, all right.
Okay, nasa loob lang pala ng basta. Ay,
Huh? Go! Phew! The person who placed the seal is by no means simple. Interesting. I suppose... Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you... All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and I never thought this troublesome seal would be.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand.
I mean,
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are a...
Thanks for your help. Also, well, without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, but I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good... I wish you both safe travels.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
cool. Quest complete. Serenity Path Join Request, huh? Paano siya paano yun? Next, unlock. Child, Ganyu Hutaw. Alam ko na simulan ko na yung kay Hutaw eh. Across the Sea, BCL Clouds, Wangsheng Parlor. Yan. Speaking of, ano bang weapon ng magandang palakasin niya yun? Enhance? Ano ba kailangan nito? Oh, kulang ako. 18. Kailangan palakasin ko na pala tong si Tio na. C5 na siya sa akin eh. And kailangan ko rin siya for Azdaha. Level 40 pa lang siya. Azdaha. Albedo, Jean, mga hindi ko pa napapalakas. Keching, Diluc, Mingguang, Rosaria, Barbara, Yanfei, Sinyan, di ko alam. Sige. Quest muna tayo. Quest.
Huh? Go! You must be the director's new hires.
Not us. We're just very curious about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Her? Tactful? We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
Poor guy's given up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
We? As in us.
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
Gusto ko talaga yung voice actor nito. Voice actress.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. Oh, baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagine.
Paimon wouldn't say that.
You must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How's the job of Wangsheng? So for ordinary folks,
Then you really
you make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to. All right, let's get going.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of.
Where are we going?
To visit an important potential client. I'll lead the way.
Big G? Ganyo?
Sorry.
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from
Nothing major. How are you feel? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often, when we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying Go and find some other
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Phew! Go! Phew!
And you are?
Hello there. Would you be
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So you're out here looking for new...
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring this...
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please...
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
With the wind.
I know your face. The Wangsheng...
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old?
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Surely you don't think all...
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people, or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind.
Well, let's leave that for now. Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well,
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him. I've never forgotten. But recently, after one such visit, I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. How would I ever come...
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger?
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, those people we found today were also Mung's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends?
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? That it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end! The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Wuwang Hill?
Thank you for the like.
No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right?
All right. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location. Come with me, my trusty.
I guess I'll...
Help him make the preparations. When you're ready, come and fight.
Okay, I get...
Right. Let's go.
Napamax ko na si Rika. 6-star awakened and may runes na rin. Nag-random try ako ng RTA. Ayun, autoban. Ayaw nila pag-gamit sa akin. Yun ang maganda, nakakalusot yung Vanessa ko. Gusto ko sana siya i-try sa RTA since ang dami niyang pwedeng gawin Dots. Naka-despair pa siya. So, stunner. Bastet sana yung si ano yun? Chongpong basta siya si Wind Art Master. Nakita ko rin mukhang attack runes naman sa kanya, pero ayun nga, mukhang magandang combo rin kay Rika Bastet siya, Bastet, Art Master, Rika, tapos siguro Speedlin. Yan, Vanessa. Matry. Kaso hindi ko pa ina-awaken yung si wala na resource. And at least nagagamit ko si Rika sa Towa.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them. Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, and the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense, but...
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods.
The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead. So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop. You're finally here! Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirit, but don't worry. The traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you.
Will that really solve...
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different?
Protect the ley line mo nun. Oh, so naging parang defense. Okay.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
Uy, nasusunog. Daya. Malipat.
I'm counting on you!
Tapos.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real? Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again, so I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there won't be, since we are done with the matter at hand.
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I
Oh.
didn't mean to bother you.
So totoo si
Any
Big
of
G.
you.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, Well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Nag-Genshin ka pa ba, Allen? Malapit na lumabas si Yula. Meron akong konting pang summon, pero asa. Asa ko makuha. Kakakuha ko lang kay Dilok. As in, sabay history ka. History. Yan. After ko makuha si Dilok, di na ako nag-summon eh. Mali. May 4. Asa na ako kay Big Dong Song. Tiniisip ko parang baka hindi ko rin gamitin si Yula. May ganyo ako. Hindi masyado. Kung kinain ka ng Monster Hunter nag-iipon pa ako ng talisman para mag-record ako ng talisman video ulit.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu-Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself.
So, all of it? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
I can't. It's too high for me.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't... You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people, I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the leyline monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't...
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do...
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. Meng and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to the...
Let's...
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious, so be careful what you say when you collect the keep...
Are we really going with Hu-Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Bilis lang masingit ng MH quest. Oo nga eh. Hindi ko pa nga natatry yung bagong downloadable quest. Pati nagbi-build pa ako nung set para dun sa ninja sword. Pati dun sa dun sa pangalan nito. Yung sa paralysis na claw. Yung sa Melinx. Yung feline. Wala pa rin akong paw print stamp.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies. I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Jueyun chilies are...
Ang dami. May 270 to pa ako.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on when everyone's ready.
Great!
Let me tell you how it is.
Ask Mumu. Sino si Mumu?
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you.
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, it didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a pain, so is...
How did you know?
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these.
Wow, you must...
For me, it's a So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
Mm-hmm. We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run.
Pwede yata tumalo na lang ako dito kung sa bilis. Ay mali, nasa taas pala siya. Ba't ka nagbago pwesto?
Senua Kiosk, the place to go for classic Yua dishes.
Shortcut.
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes? I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all... I've already spoken to the manager.
Seems like
you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Warehouse manager. Layo. Wala akong tinamaan. Sayang. Free chicken sana.
Go! Huh?
Nice. Dami ko pala i-claim dito. May claim all naman kasi. Ba't ini-isa-isa? Nice, level 4. Anong meron sa level 4? Merchant discounts and ano to? Cool. Lotus flower crisp. Nice. Ano yung level 5? Adepti Seekers. Cool. Nice, nice.
Hi, we're...
I think she mentioned it. The Plostrite shards are over in that...
How relaxing.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else.
Baka nasa labas. Ayun, sa taas.
These look like what Sungzu was talking about. Let's head back.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well, and that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Layo. Wulong Hill. Sa taas pala. Sa baba nga pala ang ano nito. Sa baba madali umakyat. pa. Nice. Eh? Ito makakit doon. Nangyari dito.
We're way behind schedule.
Ay, akitin niyo ako.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans.
Does Paimon look that?
I'm nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits and souls, the one thing which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Guard the border between...
So what about us?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Mung. It's not the end of the world, and where we're going, don't be surprised. All of it exists within the border between... Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing. So listen to everything I say. Let's go.
Paimon's scared, but like Huta says...
Oh. So, ano, parang domain.
We're way behind schedule.
Enter the border. Sige, kasama ko naman si Let's go.
Next on the...
Wow! What is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your...
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Dati ko magawa. Kailangan ba may tungtungan lang? Wala naman. Yun.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
Time to go! By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
All hail!
Everybody stand back!
Draw's over!
We're way behind schedule.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Nagagamba na naman.
Next on the agenda.
Eh? Saan?
Phew! Go! Huh?
Pero kanina yung arrow nandito. Huh. Saan? Saan? Nalaglag ba dapat ako dito? Parang hindi naman. Okay. Oh, okay. So may daanan pala.
Let's light it up!
Eh? Ah, okay.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Ano nangyari? Ba't tumikot lang ako? Huh? ganun? Hindi ko na-gets. ba't umulit ako? Meron ba akong hindi nalalaman?
We go!
Ito yung kanina. Okay, I think may nami-miss out ako.
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets. Let's light it up!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Carry through a few more times. Hindi ko gets. Ano meron?
Phew! Go!
Adventure time! Off we go!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Ah, okay. Guess ko na. So, dapat bit-bit ko siya. Okay. Mukhang yun nga yun. Kasi magre-reset siya, so meron ulitin. Bit-bit ko siya, magkakaroon ng isa. Since nare-reset. Okay. Mukhang tama na to. Ayos to ah. Paisip ako dun ah. Dapat pala hindi ko siya nilalagay.
Let's light it up!
Huh? Phew!
Kaya mukhang tama na to. Yun!
Phew!
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
Finally! I'm about...
That's exactly the point. Trespassers...
So that's...
Yep.
What?
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Are you clients? My name is Lan Si. Everyone says waiting. I can keep waiting. It's all the same to me.
Huh?
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. Yell it. Isn't...
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in.
That's right.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day! If that's so funny.
To get rich, of course. Do big business.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Not just one for every...
Well, if Momo's gonna be a business...
Whoa. It's tough getting rich.
As for me, I want to learn to make Mingxiao lanterns. The big kind!
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liu.
Anyway, those are our...
Me?
Huh? They all disappeared.
It brings back so many memories. That was the
It's been so... Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for part. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a success.
Really? Wow.
We've never forgotten our childhood dream, anyway.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Take the hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Really? The end result is the same, though. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was once upon a time, during the Archon War, piles of corpses covered. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first
They must have paid a huge...
After generations, by that it took a long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it... The previous directors all love to tell this one too, although what you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral, we live in peaceful times, but this... Huh? It's about time.
What kind of...
I just mean where we first bumped into...
Oh, level 5 na pala yung Skyrider Great Sword. So extra na lang pala to. Okay.
I think we did everything we could to make... But if you ever really do become an evil...
I won't, I promise. Now that I know that my friends are...
I also want to thank you.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might...
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
We'll see you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seen.
No word. I'm sorry.
Nah. Don't be bothered by...
All right. I'll remember you all.
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me...
So, what was the wish you...
After each of us has started a family and built a career. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest. They all had...
That's right. Also, so enjoy your life while you can.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Aren't you forgetting about some...
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. And I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up.
You don't sound like...
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You...
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long, but I've never seen any of the previous directors there. Not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them.
Nice. Nakatapos din. Dalawang story. Dalawang quest. So, natira na lang si Child and Ganyu. At least, nabawasan ko na. Okay, I think I'll end the stream here. Thank you sa mga nag-like, nag-share, tumambay. And see you on the next stream. Bye! And stay safe.